Alright, yeah, what's up? Just basic information film talking about like satanic deception or mind control or whatever in the media. So this character, David Icke, this character is called Linda Atherton. David Icke, TV presenter, January 1990, with wife Linda and children, son, daughter. Pamela Leigh Richards, this is someone else that was also married to David Icke. Alright, so David Icke with wife Linda. Alright, so this is an image of, in my view, 4 transvestites, satanic, reverse mode, religion, family. All of them would have been sex switched at birth for religious reasons, in my view. Same as this person. David and Pamela Icke, Japan hug by temple. Alright, so it's a photograph accompanying some article about Pamela Richards being severely injured in 2010. Just an unusual image. Pamela says David Icke turned against her in this article about their marriage breakdown in the Daily Mail. Alright, so apparently David Icke played football for a couple of teams. Then he worked for the BBC. BBC's presented by almost, in my view, exclusively transvestites. BBC, highly deceptive organisation, satanic religion. Icke also represented the Green Party and has been promoted on the BBC a few times when he was writing his books after stopping working for the BBC officially on this Wogan show. Wogan, you know, potentially F2M transvestite as well, like Icke. BBC's all totally satanic. The first time Icke was on the BBC in this capacity, the audience was kind of laughing at him. The second time he kind of had more audience support. About 10 years later, it's Wogan's Presented Family. This article talks about how they lost their first child, aged 3 weeks old, daughter. Anyway, David Icke, doing sellout shows at Wembley in 2012, talking about the Queen as a shape-shifting reptile. In 2016, promoted on the BBC again, allowed to express his views about 9/11 and Queen being a lizard.
But do you still think the royal family were shape-shifting lizards?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
And you also want us to believe 9/11 is a conspiracy?
Yes, but the
Doesn't
point
that rather undermine... I mean,
well, no, it
I
doesn't.
can see the point that you might have some question 9/11, but if you also think that Buckingham Palace is inhabited by lizards, it kind of undermines
but it's not that. It's not that simple. There's a whole big backstory before you get to.
Andrew Neil seemingly agreeing with his view that it's reasonable to doubt the official story of 9/11 in that interview as well. Anyway, yeah, so schedule your consultation today. Options in brow bone and forehead augmentation. Alright, so this is from the BBC website, an article written by Richard Porter, who at the time of writing was the controller of English at BBC Global News. They say that we no longer have the original tapes of our 9/11 coverage for reasons of cock-up, not conspiracy. So if someone has got a recording of our output, I'd love to get hold of it. They go on to say if we reported the building had collapsed before it had done so, it would have been an error, no more than that. That's referring to the BBC reporting that Building 7 collapsed 20 minutes before it did.
News.
Now, more on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago I was talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing. And indeed it has. Apparently that's only a few hundred yards away from where the World Trade.
And now on the opening day of Rugby Union's Five Nations Championship, here with the sports news is David Icke.
Scotland exposed the problems besetting Welsh rugby with an emphatic victory at Murrayfield. They beat last year's winners.
The transgender agenda explained, David Icke. Alright, this is more like transgender agenda explained, to use their term. Anyway, BBC mind control, total transsexual system in place. BBC Newsmen, transgender mind control Satanism. It's not just BBC, it's whatever media. BBC is a large part of the organised mind control system internationally. Alright, so if you type in BBC Newsreader into Google, then it's a screen of transvestites working for satanic deception.